let's talk about a lens. Last week early, a friend sent me a link to a brand new, recently released lens that he thought I would be interested in. It was released a couple of months back, I believe, July time frame, give or take. And I'll just say it fascinated me. Hello, I'm Charles Abels, local photographer in and around the Prescott Valley area. I'm hoping that you enjoy this presentation because today I'm going to talk about the Brightin Star F2.8 28mm. By all accounts, it could be considered a pancake lens. I have my cheat sheet here, and I have the lens here. Now, before I read the cheat sheet, let me just say what makes this lens unique. If you were to look at this, you will see that it is a low profile. Here it is. See it? Right here. Let's get in a little bit of the product description. This is a Brightin Star 28mm F2.8 full frame manual focus lens for the Leica-M mount. What are the key features? Well, it has retro elegance. Embrace a timeless retro appearance that pays homage to the classic photography. It has an ultra compact design. Experience the freedom of portability with an ultra thin body, measuring a mere 9.9 millimeters in thickness. Seamlessly captures life's moment on the street, ensuring you never miss a beat. Has a variable aperture brilliance. Unlike its counterpart, the Brightin Star 28mm lens offers a versatile variable aperture range of f2.8 to f16. This flexibility empowers you to achieve stunning visual, even in challenging lighting conditions, surpassing the limitations of a conventional 5.6 lens. Now, I'm going to take a couple of seconds, then we'll go on. They're making reference to my beautiful Summron-M F2.8 28mm lens. It's on my Leica-M film camera. And I hope throughout you notice that there are photographs being shared. Those are photographs that I had taken the last couple of days with this Brightin Star lens. Now the Brightin lens, this is on it's on the old Leica M240 digital camera. That's what I decided to mount it on to get the images quickly as opposed to film. But here are the things that bother me about this lens. The cap. The cap you have to screw on and screw off. Now the filter size for this lens is 25.5 millimeters. Try finding a filter or a lens cap to replace this. It is a bit of a challenge. But once you get it off, the next thing I'm concerned about is if you look real close right here, the lens is almost flush with the f-stop ring where you adjust your f-stop. Affords very little protection. On top of the fact that you can't find a, say, UV filter to act as a barrier, or even a lens cap or a lens hood, it is a bit of a concern. The f-stop ring is right here. This is the ring, and you can focus the f-stop, but it's a bit of a challenge because of the small area here. It does have a manual focus. Now I'll have to say this: it is it is very remarkable. I mean, this was the easiest thing out of the whole photo shoot the last couple of days. I mean, it's not a problem. Aim in there, square up the patch, and do your focus, and it works phenomenally well. I believe the range of the focus goes down to a minimum of 2.3 feet, so it's certainly not a macro lens. But when you're out in the streets photographing landscapes or humanities, 2.3 feet is more than enough. So there it is. It's basically a very simple pancake lens. And giving all its flaws, I frankly like it. And I especially like it on my 240 here. My thoughts on this lens? Well, we won't beat around the bush. You get what you pay for. This is a very inexpensive lens. I mean, it's you can't beat the price. Fit well on my M240. When I was in the streets of Prescott Friday, what I did was, knowing that it was going to be a bit difficult to make the f-stop adjustments, especially for a quick shot, what I did was I adjusted the f-stop to f8. I don't know if you can see that. It's well marked. And then, more often than not, most of the shots in downtown Prescott was set up in the A. This is where I went automatic. The zone focusing, I adjusted the zone focusing accordingly. So I put my infinity on f8 indicator, which then I knew it gave me 2 meters, or just over 6 feet, probably about 8 feet. So I know I had a range of 8 feet to infinity, and I left it like that. So that way I didn't have to juggle with the f-stop ring. It's done. It's ready. Did it take great photographs? I think it did. Like I said, you get what you pay for. The photographs that you're looking at, did I post-edit any of those inside of Lightroom and Photoshop? Yes, I did. I think it's a wonderful lens, wonderful addition to add to your arsenal of lenses. For me, it did remarkably well. So I'm quite happy with the lens. Yes, it's a little inconvenience. Yes, I think Brightin Star is trying to compete with Leica. And yes, I think for those that don't necessarily want to pay the cost for a Leica lens, it's a great alternative lens to add to your M mount cameras, be it film, be it digital. So I want to take a few minutes. I want to say thank you for those who have subscribed recently, watching my channel. Thank you very much. For those that watched some of my presentations and didn't subscribe, thank you very much, but consider subscribing. And until next time, we'll catch you later.